Morning all, it is a Tuesday morning and we are out on this. This is the Piaggio MP3 with a thermo scud leg blanket with airbags on the side of it. Love this, love this. So 500cc MP3 and it's the HP version, which means it's a sporty version. Start at the back. You've got a big old disc to the back of that. Your drive system's down there. Going around the bike. Tyres are all in good order on this. It's lovely and greased under there. Do like a bit of grease on the system. Dip beam, main beam, and you've got loads and loads of different lights on this. We'll go through them in just a second. This has sold to a customer. And obviously down here, easy way to get in, check your oil and do all your maintenance on the bike. Stainless can to the back of it, and it's got a givey top box with a little seat rest, and it's got the backrest, and you've got a top rack on it. Loads and loads of storage on one of these. Nice big high screen. Now let's go through the system. The key is hidden, waterproofed under there. So let's just put the key on. On here you can unlock the seat, so you press the button, pops the seat and lift it up. Look at the amount of storage that you've got under there. So loads of storage, just about fit a helmet in there I think, but yet to try it. Now, loads of different modes. You've got rear brake, front brake, under there is the rear foot brake as well, which is quite handy. Side stand and a main stand on this. Let's whack that indicator off for the second. It's got 8,895 miles on it. You can see everything's flashing there because the ABS and the tilt lock is on, which locks it in an upright mode. So let's take it off the main stand. That is locked upright. Now, hiding under there is a handbrake as well. Now, the idea of one of these, you pull that up, in there is a neck strap, you bring that up, you put that round your neck, that protects you, and then all you got to do is lift your feet up and down. So I'm going to slide my legs in, pull the blanket over my legs, and 2 presses releases the tilt lock. Now if you've seen the walk around video, you know how this works. So start the bike up, 20 miles worth of fuel in it, we're going to top it up. Here, hiding under there, if you happen to reverse, listen to this. You can just about hear it beeping. It's a reverse, but you have to manually back the bike up with your legs. But if you hit the throttle, no drive system. Put it back into drive and you can move forward. Hey, hey, hey. Hazards, horn, indicators, lights, pass light. You've got these carbon protectors that go round your brake levers as well. You've got foam grips on it, lovely and comfortable, gets rid of the vibration. You've got start button, your modes bring up your screen display, and this is when you've got the bike upright, you can pull up, hit that, it locks the bike in the upright position. So 2 presses to unlock it. Now the best bit is, if I was to lock that again, good view from the mirrors, I'm upright, pick my feet up, as soon as I hit the throttle, tilt lock comes off. So when you pull up, you can literally hit upright, locks the bike upright. When you pull away again, so you haven't got to put your feet down. Love that idea. Now, leg blanket obviously keeps your legs nice and protected from the rain. Let's get out into traffic and see what this does. Now it's 500cc, which means that gets up to 40 miles an hour very, very quickly. Down on that screen are 2 little yellow indicators, one for 30 and one for 40. That's nice and handy because obviously it's K's on the outside and miles an hour on the inside. But as I always say, a little bit of tape or a little bit of white paint, save it. And it's raining, yay! Which means I get dry legs. Jacket's going to get wet, but I get dry legs. So we're going to have a quick run down the dual carriageway and have a little run. Now when we do that, I'm going to pull up when we get back to the yard and show you all the lights on it, because hiding under the blanket, just under there, are the light functions. So one is your side lights, which brings all your LEDs up at the front and your position lights. The other one brings up one dip beam and one main beam. So when you flick it over into main, the other bulb comes on. It's not a twin headlight, it's a single headlight, one for dip and one for main. Now the only thing obviously functioning is to say that the tilt lock is off. So I have control of the bike because I have my legs down. If I put that on, there we go. That is locked in the upright position and waiting for me to touch the throttle. So I can actually pick my feet up and drive off, but I don't like doing it. I'm used to it being a feet down biker. But obviously, you can ride this on a car license. Yes, 500 MP3 or a 350 MP3 can be ridden on your standard car license, and you do not need a CBT. We are away. There we go. Now, why would someone want one of these? Simple reason being, you don't need a CBT, you don't need to do your bike test, and two wheels at the front, massive amount of stability. It is not going to slip out from you from the front end. Let's wind it up, and it don't take long to get this up to speed. Sits ideally comfortably at 70 mile an hour, which is good. Nice big screen protecting me from all that rain and crud that is about to chuck itself down. And there's a light drizzle in the air at the moment, but it is very stable, which means that I can sit in position 2, middle of the road, 70 mile an hour, and dominate the lane. But the actual riding position, feet up, absolutely lovely, very comfortable, nice dry legs, and obviously you can bring that blanket up around your neck with that little strap and keep your chest semi-dry as well. It is starting to team it down. Lovely, which means Rev's getting wet again. We're going to come off here, have a little ride down into town. I'm coming in on the rear brake at the moment. We're going to come down here and use the front brake at the moment. So this is a test ride for the customer. This one's going out, I believe, Oxfordshire area. And obviously the customer's had the walk around video, so this is just a ride test. So front brake, plenty of braking on that, and come in and tilt lock on. There we go. So got my feet up as well. Do I trust this? The only thing you've got to be careful is not revving it, because the tilt lock will come off. We are away. And my legs are still dry even though it's raining. I'm going to give the camera a wipe, like so. Just get them fine spots of rain off the front of the camera. And we are going to head back to the garage. So quick test ride down the A5, just to show all the functions working correctly. Customer's already seen that. We've given it a nice good going over, recent service as well, and it's got the red Moto 7100 in it. It's got the nice oil in it. I don't mess about on servicing. So nice bit of red Moto 7100 in it, new filter, all nicely clean. The coolant system is lovely, the brakes are good. It's had an MOT recently, and this time it is going to be feet down for rev. Until you get used to it, you've got to get used to keeping your feet up. I don't like keeping my feet up when I pull in. I prefer to put my feet down. Now obviously on the side of these blankets are little airbags that you just inflate with a pump, or you can use your mouth as well. But it comes in very, very handy just to keep that blanket a little bit on the rigid side. Great idea. And as you can see, all the traffic is out because it is 9 o'clock in the morning. But you can filter through the traffic still. It's still got a slim profile, so ideal. And obviously once you get up to speed, that tilt lock stops flashing at you. Oh god, the weather's horrible. It is lashing it down now. Nice wet crash helmet, nice wet jacket, lovely. Go in and grab a cup of coffee. So there we go. Test ride all done. That was a quick once around the block. It's got another test ride to do before it goes out on Friday. And van's right in the way, so I've got to be careful checking to the right. This is my favourite junction where I have good days and down days. I'm not going to talk about that again. Right, let's get out in the traffic before that car comes up the hill. But the acceleration on this is very rapid. It absolutely flies. And for someone that obviously doesn't want to ride a motorcycle and has just got a car licence, can't be bothered with a CBT, these are perfect little bikes. But look, you can literally feed it into the corner, it just finds its own line, away it goes. But you can flick these around very, very quick, like so, because obviously the two wheels on the front, better stability. Not a bad little bike. And I'm not a lover of knee blankets, but God, my legs are nice and crisp and warm this morning, which makes a change from being absolutely frozen on a motorcycle. Great fun. Right, we're going to just check through past the van. We're going to get this on the yard very, very quickly. I'm going to pull up in the workshop and we will show you the second function on this. So let's just pull it up, put the tilt lock on and go round the front of the bike. There we go. So one beam there, that is your main beam, that is your dip. But when you click this over into side light function, which is buried under there, they all start lighting up. There we go. And there's all your LEDs. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 5 LEDs to the front. Great profile for daytime driving. And as soon as you kick it in, flick it over, position lights go out. You still get your 2 at the bottom, but you get your dip beam and your main beam. So there she is. That is the MP3. What a glorious bit of kit, and it's got them blue trims to the wheels as well. Very good order. Great little bike, loads of storage. The seating on it is absolutely perfect, and you can go 2 up on this as well. So great idea. So all done, test ride completed. Whatever you're doing this week, have yourself a good one, guys. Be well, ride safe, and from a very wet and damp Rev,